Welcome back to a further episode of Men's Inner Health with Mark Randall. In this conversation, I'm going to talk about our spirit warrior, men's spirituality. What if I told you that your greatest strength as a man isn't found in our fighting in the world, but in the surrender? It's not waving the white flag, it's a different surrender. The constant myth of the constant battle. As men, we're taught from knee-high to grasshopper, to fight through life, fight for success, fight through pain, just push through it, fight to be tough, fight to be respected. We're conditioned to believe that struggle is our only way to prove our worth. But it's not true. Deep down inside, our essence, our inner essence, is the truth. We don't need to be at war with ourselves or war with our others. But here's the truth that no one tells you. Your spirit warrior doesn't grow stronger because you're always fighting. How he grows stronger is when you learn to stop and connect within. Yes, our ego needs external validation. What is our spirit warrior? To me, our spirit warrior is the part of us that stands deeply rooted within our deep inner essence, be it unconditional love. He's rooted in that authentic truth. He is grounded, centered, and aligned with something that's deeper than our ego. He doesn't fight to dominate, doesn't need to. He doesn't react to every challenge, he responds. And he chooses his battles, and sometimes he chooses peace. Your partners have probably said, hey, with your kids, just choose your battles. He knows presence within is his power. It's an inner clarity that's sharper than any metaphorical weapon. And it's real strength, not measured by how much you push, but how deeply you trust within yourself. That essence within is our deep inner trust. How much are we distracted in our lives? We've got busy lives, workouts, arguments, we're scrolling on our phones. How many of us men are stuck in this egoic performance mode? We fight through burnout, chase validation, numb our pains with the distractions. We argue, defend, prove, hustle. If we think we're moving, we're falling behind, or worse, we can sometimes fall apart in that burnout. But sometimes, could the fighting just be a mask, a cover-up, a distraction from the deeper wounds that we're scared to face within ourselves, who can't go there? The truth is, every war or every battle or daily battle, it doesn't necessarily make us stronger. Our spirit warrior is buried beneath all the external noise and is waiting for you to be still enough to hear him, to listen to the inner essence, that inner wisdom. In that inner wisdom, it gives us the power of letting go. To stop the fight within doesn't mean to say that you're weak. It means you're becoming more awakened. It means you've outgrown the old survival mode that we've had to live with. The letting go is a spiritual letting go. It doesn't mean giving up. It means you're ready to operate from a space of an alignment, not adrenaline, a place of peace, not panic, from purpose, not performance. When you stop fighting, you start to feel, you reclaim your energy. You tune back into the quiet guidance that's always there. It's been there. It's underneath the noise, the fear, the pride. It's that inner essence deep within your heart. That space I call the soul mindfulness of being. When we can learn to stop the egoic stuff, yes, we've got ego and we're always going to have it. How do you stop? How often do you take time out in nature? How often do you journal? How often do you have self-reflection? How often do you hear that deep intuitiveness within yourself? How do you heal the wounds that you've been avoiding? Connect with your heart, not just your head. Make decisions from clarity, not ego. Hold space with it without needing to fix or control. The problem solver. That 2 + 2 = 4 brain. Stop. When we start to stop, our nervous system settles. We get out of that reptilian fight, flight, freeze brain of ours. Our creative returns. We begin to respond, not react. We react from anger. When we're deep in our spirit warrior, there is a wiseness, a calmness in the storm, and he has this deep, powerful presence. The inner warrior within is the one within us that chooses peace. I believe peace of heart, peace of mind. There's a reason why the strongest warriors throughout history have valued stillness. The samurais, they trained in meditation. The Stoics practiced silence. The indigenous warriors spent time alone in nature to listen to vision or for vision. They knew that real power doesn't scream. It doesn't over-explain. It doesn't need to prove itself. It knows. Your spirit warrior becomes strongest when you're not clenched in defense, but when you open up in trust. He knows when to act and when to simply just be. Be in your essence. Connect to that deep inner essence within yourself that's deep within your heart. If you're tired of the struggles in life, if you're worn out from trying to be enough, do enough, achieve enough, here's your invitation. Put down the metaphorical sword. Take a breath. Stop, breathe. Connect with nature. Connect outside and listen within. Listen to that deep inner wisdom that's within yourself. Your next level of strength, it's not going to come from forcing. It comes from unfolding within to your deep inner spirit essence. From relaxing into who you already are deep within. Allowing stillness to guide your next move, to respond rather than react. This is the path of the awakened man, the grounded warrior, the spirit-led leader. The same man. We men do have this beautiful, deep inner essence that in one of the other episodes, opening our hearts. When we open our hearts, your spirit warrior gets stronger because he's allowed to come forward. When you stop fighting, connect to your spirit, connect to your deep, authentic essence of who you are deep inside. Have presence to this space. Shut down all that noise that's in your 2 + 2 = 4 mind or brain. Listen intuitively to the deep inner wisdom of your spirituality, of your spirit essence, and start to welcome the inner journey of your spirit warrior coming forth, that true authentic self that lives within you. That spirit warrior will have a presence. That spirit warrior will be able to hold the space when our ego gets humiliated or shamed. It can lovingly hold the humiliation. It will notice the egoic fear. Stop, breathe, connect. Close your eyes. Breathe into your essence. Breathe into the deepness of your heart. and listen. Listen to the inner wisdom of that deep spirit warrior, your deep spiritual essence. He's there. He's waiting to come forward with your authentic energy. And that authentic energy is going to hold both the positives and the negatives, the joys, the sadnesses, the love, the heartache, all of it. Be gentle and enjoy.